way to school. I'm actually walking right now on campus. And, you know, I just wanted to get on here real quick. It's been a minute since I've been on here. Shout out to everybody out there that's subscribed to Samira TV. I appreciate you. It's been about 2 weeks since I've been back from Africa. And I have been having a really, really hard time, you know what I'm saying, getting back in the groove of things with school. Like, it's crazy, man. It's been hard for them as far as the motivation, you know what I'm saying? Like, prior, you know, to this semester that just started, I was real motivated when it came to school, you know, when it came to being studious and doing my work and turning in and doing my best and trying to get all A's. But, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, you know, the motivation kind of went downhill a little bit. And I don't know what that's about. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm better than that as far as, you know, being motivated with school. But it's been hard. It's been a hard process. Thank you. So I wanted to get on here and encourage somebody else that might be going through something similar to me as far as being motivated and getting back in the groove of whatever you may be doing. You know, that's where you have to use self-motivation, I believe, because I'm drawing that motivation, you know, but it's coming from a place of inner being, if that makes sense. Like, I really have to get it together mentally, because sometimes it don't matter what nobody else say as far as trying to encourage you and motivate you and stuff. You have to have that on your own self motivation. So yeah, I'm just talking it out and letting my truth be known as far as my flaws and the lack of motivation, getting back into the groove of school. But I'm really drawing from my every being right now to get back motivated and to get back encouraged on being the best student I can be, especially since I'm a non-traditional student. As far as, like, you know, I'm probably one of the oldest students out here. Shout out to all the old heads that's going back to school and trying to build on their education. You know what I'm saying? That's not a light thing. That's a very big accomplishment, because some people don't never go back to school, and they always talk about they wish they would have went back to school, this, that, and the third. So the fact that I'm here, you know, that's telling. But I can't just be here, you know. Gotta be here for greatness. Sometimes it's better to come correct than to come at all. So that's where I'm at. It's a beautiful campus, though. You know, great place to be. A lot of young people in the building, and I happen to be one of them. Taking it one day at a time. I don't think I ever brought y'all on a tour to my school, so I figured, why not today? So I'm actually on my way to my political theory class. It's like, okay, let me give y'all an example of the lack of, or the decline in motivation. Like, I generally like politics, you know what I'm saying? Like, as far as learning about it and stuff like that in school, but this semester, man, my political theory class, like, I'm just not really liking the teaching style. You know what I'm saying? I don't really get it, the teaching style. It's like, I mean, basically, like, all she does is just read off of the, like the teleprompter thing, you know what I'm saying? Off the slides. And it's like, I miss my old world theory politics instructor because, like, she was really engaging, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't know how much of a blessing that type of teaching was until this semester. Like, the teaching style is just a little different for me. So, but that's not an excuse, you know what I'm saying, as far as the motivation. It's still like, so yeah, that's where I'm headed. And my battery's about to die, so I'm gonna have to really pay attention today. Can't be on my phone and distracted. So we're gonna see how this goes. But this is college life for me. This is what it is. So many different backgrounds, and ethnicities, and people of all walks of life, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, they're all young people. I like that. It keeps me, keep me a little hip, you know what I'm saying?
To be judged by God in righteousness. The Bible says, "Know you not unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of God." Be not deceived.
Man, he's talking. Let me talk to him. Let me see what he's talking about.
Like Muslims, Buddhists, Hindus, or if you spend more time in front of your smartphone, computer, sports and entertainment, if Jesus Christ is not the supreme affection in your life, it makes you an idolater on your way to hell. Neither adulterers. You don't have to be married to commit adultery. Jesus said if you even look upon someone to lust after them in your heart, you've committed adultery. So if you're looking at pornography and masturbating, you're lusting after people on campus, even if you're not having sex with them, it's called adultery of the heart, and you're on your way to hell. Neither homosexuals nor sodomites. Contrary to what I heard some students say to me yesterday, you're not born a homosexual, you're not born a trans or a bisexual. This is sexual perversion you've chosen. And if you're a homosexual, you're on your way to hell. Neither thieves. The Bible says we're created by God to bring him pleasure. You can't do that when you're living a life of sin. So you're robbing God of the glory he deserves from your life. That makes you a thief and a robber. Neither the covetous. If you're not content with what you have, you're always envious and jealous of what others have and you don't, that makes you covetous. Neither drunkards. You get drunk on alcohol, you get high on pot. The Bible says we're to be sober-minded because we're supposed to love him with all our heart, soul, mind, and strength. You can't love him with all your mind if you're high on pot or you're drunk on alcohol. So all drunkards and potheads are headed for hell. The Bible says in another place, all liars will have their part in the lake which burns with fire and brimstone. Yet how many of you have told lies just in the past week, in the past month? Even so-called white lies. That makes you a liar. The Bible basically says that if you're engaged in sin on a regular basis, you're on your way to hell. But there's good news. And the good news is you don't have to be a sinner. You don't have to go to hell. That man who's also God, Jesus Christ, he walked this earth, never sinned once. He was obedient unto the death on the cross. He shed his blood and he rose again to set you free from sin. So if you're willing to humble yourself, you're willing to forsake all sin by placing your full faith and trust in Jesus, he will give you a new heart. You'll become what the Bible calls born again. He'll transform you from the inside out, and you'll no longer desire to do things like this. Instead, you'll desire to love God. You'll be transformed. Jesus said, unless you're born again, you can in no wise inherit the kingdom of God. You have to be born again. I was talking to a bunch of Catholic students yesterday, and they didn't understand what it means to be born again because the Catholic Church doesn't teach what it means to be born again. Many of you may not understand what that means, but it's very simple.
Yeah, serious on my campus. Shout out to FAU. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no regular campus. You dig? Come to school and get the gospel. Okay? Now let's see what they doing on here today. This is the lit side of my school right here. This is like the little breezeway. You know what I'm saying? Hey. Hey. It's a party every day. Saying a little barber shop. Energy is high in school. It was just way more people in the breezeway than this one. Project Pat? This ain't what you want. Heavy on the eyeshadows, like.
Girl Scout cookies.
Yeah, Girl Scout cookies. I might have to swing back through. This walk is serious. Put a little more pep in my step, man. I am going to the education building, and this is my turn. I'm still trying to get into the groove of things. I wish I could change the view. It's not letting. Anyways, this is my school. This is my walk to my political theory class. And I'm almost there. The sun is shining real bright. God is shining his love on us. All right. Well, I'm almost there. Oh, Lord. Please let me be attentive, alert, and oriented times 4, you know what I'm saying? Let me capture the learning and education I need to succeed. Who knows? Maybe I can one day teach somebody else something. You know what I'm saying? Some knowledge I can retain for the brain, the heart, and the soul. Each one teach one. I gotta learn it first, though. Stop is almost here. Almost here. I'm passing up the building of business right now. And then right after the building of business, as you can see, can you see it? So it's the building of business. I pass that, then I get to the building of education. And that's where I'm going. Get the education first. The business will come once I get the education. All right. Well, here's my building. The big building of education. Political theory class. Shout out to everybody in my political theory class. Shout out to my professor too. You know what I'm saying? If you ever come across this video, I'm saying you're a great teacher. It might be my learning style. You know what I'm saying? Take no offense, man. Different strokes for different folks. And truth of the matter is, I gotta get my motivation back. Regardless. So here I am to make my grand finale. Late as usual. Samira LaRosa. Better late than never. So I'm here. I'm about to walk in and get my education on. So I'm saying that's a walk with me. Thank you for walking with me to my class. And I hope everyone's having a great day. Like, I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I know people always get on YouTube, social media, and say have a great day. But have a great day. And remember, optimal health is wealth. This is my class. It's in the auditorium. You dig? All right.